Hey everybody, welcome to Amazing Indiana. My name's Fred. Great to have you with us today on the channel. And if you like travel channels, um, please subscribe to this one and like it. Today I'm at a treasure that we have here in Indiana in Fort Wayne, just south of the city. I'm at Eagle Marsh. This is a remarkable place for bird watching and for looking at wildflowers. This morning, I have already seen and photographed a gray heron, a green heron, several birds, got some great pictures of various deer wandering around early this morning. So this is an oasis here in Fort Wayne, and it's a place really I think more people need to check out from time to time. It's always changing. Right now, there's a lot of wildflowers blooming, and we're going to just turn the camera around here in a minute so that you can see that and appreciate that. What makes Eagle Marsh so stunning this time of year is the profusion of wildflowers. I've been taking pictures of them all morning and have gotten some really great shots too that I'll share here on the channel with the morning dew and the sunlight reflecting through. I got some great spider web pictures, but you can see that there's an easy trail here through the marsh area of Eagle Marsh. Off in the distance, as I pan back around, you can see one of the numerous ponds. And for those of you who are familiar with Allen County, on the other side of that marsh, Fox Island County Park starts. So there's a railroad track that runs up through there, but on the other side of that is going to be Fox Island. And again, just an absolutely stunning, beautiful day here in the marsh. Enjoying a lot of animals. And you know what is nuts to me about this is that I've encountered one fellow nature lover, and then as I was off on a side trail photographing a heron, I saw a trail runner go by. So, you know, here this is one of the greatest places that you can see birds close to Fort Wayne, and it's not being utilized. So I'm hoping that some of you will watch this and be inspired to come out here, especially for an early morning walk. I think that's when it's really great. So anyhow, great place, and we'll move on here in a bit. Yeah, the flowers today are just stunning. As you can see, a lot of beautiful yellow wildflowers. I'm not exactly sure of all of the species. I'll have to look that up. And I'll tell you what, these yellow flowers make it somewhat difficult to photograph, believe it or not, some of the yellow finches that are around. They blend in so well that as I've been walking, and maybe this will happen, maybe we'll scare one up. As I've been walking, I'll scare up a yellow finch out of some of these yellow flowers, and they will just take off. Well, no finches there, but a lot of finches around. And as I said, just a lot of wonderful wildlife. And share some of these pictures with you that I took here in the marsh this morning. It's just a gorgeous place first thing when there is, especially after a heavy dew, because it makes the flowers just glisten. And I was really fortunate this morning as I was walking along to come across various spider webs, and they looked like they were bejeweled with those little droplets of water. Now, you know, if you like seeing stuff like that, you can just watch my channel, or you can get out and do some exploring yourself. And I encourage that to not only for people who are here in Indiana, but all over the place. I mean, if you're going to come to a place that's got a treasure like this, Eagle Marsh, this is a place that you've got to check out. And again, the birds here are amazing. Got the green heron that I saw this morning, and also what I think is either a crane or a or another great blue heron. I'm not sure, but I'll have to check that out later on. So again, a beautiful place. Well, I'm seated on a bench here in Eagle Marsh, and I am looking right now out at a beautiful pond. At least I think it's beautiful. It's, as you can see, with green algae. And, you know, a lot of people will look at something like algae and they'll say, ugh, that's dirty. Well, no, it's not. That algae is a sign of life, and it's a sign of a healthy wetlands here. This water will be open at various various times in the year, and I'll come down here and I'll see ducks and geese and all kinds of things. Not a lot of water birds out on that water this morning, but I have seen a lot of little birds flitting around. You know, I want to emphasize again, one of the reasons why I started Amazing Indiana, this channel, and I hope you subscribe and I hope you like this video, is to show a lot of the great places that I've discovered in my travels across the state. I've been retired now for 2 years, and during my retirement, I've really discovered all kinds of interesting places here in Indiana. So I just want to share that with all of you, and hopefully this inspires some of you to get out of the house, and if you and just go, if you live in Indiana, or I don't care if you live anywhere else, just go find something, be outside. It's just so wonderful. And if the winter forecasts are to be believed this year, they're calling for a very bad winter here in Indiana, but that's months and months away, so I'm not sure I really buy it yet. So it is turning out to be a great day out here in the marsh for seeing snowy egrets, and there's one feeding out there in the water. I've got some pictures of him. Put those up. As you can see, he or she was pretty busy getting food. So got to respect that. They're out early, and I'm not exactly sure what that egret is eating right now, but he or she is working hard, and I don't want to disturb him. I had one egret fly over me, and was managed to snap off some pictures of that one. So again, spectacular place out here at Eagle Marsh. So I have the marsh to myself right now. This is just remarkable. In that body of water behind me, that's where this one snowy egret's been hanging out, feeding this morning, and pretty tolerant of my presence too. He's taken a look at me a couple of times and hasn't taken off. But yeah, there are just so many great species of birds to see back here. Even if you're not somebody who does bird watching, it's still kind of fun to come back here. One thing I will say is it's getting on towards mid-morning, and it is getting a little warm. I'm out on this kind of exposed path, no trees around, so that I can see the birds and other wildlife on either side of this raised road. So when you come out here, even if it's morning time, remember you need to slab on that sunscreen, and also don't come out here, you know, midday, because that's when the animals are not going to be really active. But morning is always a primo time, and also what we sometimes call the magic hour. The hour before sunset, when the light is just beautiful. I've been back here in Eagle Marsh at that time, and it is indeed a spectacular scene. So pick a good time and come on out. So down on this pond, lots of ducks today, and it's been my experience out here in Eagle Marsh that the ducks sometimes are really skittish. And it's hard to get good, sometimes, believe it or not, it's hard to get good pictures of them here in the marsh. But had some luck this morning. As you can see, I was stealthy and I was quiet, and I moved quietly up to the ducks and got some pretty good pictures. So I think if you're here any time of year, you're probably going to encounter ducks. So enjoy that. Come out and see the ducks. Just be quiet and they can hear my voice right now, and they're moving around a little bit. But if you're nice and quiet, you should be able to see them and get reasonably good pictures too. So you don't get the wrong impression about Eagle Marsh. It is not a remote area. It's actually, and you can see it up there in the distance, that's Interstate 69 coming out of Fort Wayne, and panning up that way is the area towards the local hospital, Lutheran Hospital. So you're very, very close right off the interstate to Eagle Marsh. And again, many interesting birds out here today. There is, as I pan around, you might be able to see it, but you'll certainly see pictures of it. There are just dozens of snowy white egrets, all posing perfectly. And so that's where I'm headed. I'm going to be getting some more pictures of these magnificent birds. The wildlife out here today is really great. Lots of photo opportunities for those of you who like to take pictures. You will not be disappointed if you come out here, and you'll guaranteed come home with a picture that you'll be very, very proud of, whether it's birds or whether it's wildflowers or deer. You're going to get something out here. You just have to kind of be patient, keep your eyes open, and if you have kids with you, it's probably going to be good if you just tell them to, hey, be quiet for a bit and settle down, and you're going to see all kinds of neat things. I do not think that I've ever seen so many egrets out here at Eagle Marsh. Wow, what a thrill. Dozens of them. And there are some blue herons mixed in there too. They are just hanging out. I've been watching some of them eat, finding fish and whatnot, and got some good pictures of them. It really is just an amazing resource for the people of Allen County and Fort Wayne, Indiana, to have this marvelous wetlands so near to them. And again, I have not encountered another person back here. Now, granted, it is a Tuesday morning, but I haven't encountered a person for about the last hour and a half. So it's great. I've got the whole place to myself. But I'm also happy when people start exploring things around them. So we're coming to the end of our hike through Eagle Marsh today. Eagle Marsh is run by a private organization, the Little River Wetlands Project, and I'll provide information about them in the description of this video. Also, just wanted to point out that there is some other history afoot here in Eagle Marsh. The Erie Canal used to run very close to this area, and you can still find remnants of the Erie Canal through Fort Wayne and Allen County, as indeed you can in some of the surrounding states too. So as you hike along, you'll see remnants of the canal, and that's kind of cool also. So again, it's been great being out here and showing this to you today as I go off with some pictures of wildlife and birds, and also all the pretty flowers out here. So again, a major goal of mine with Amazing Indiana is simply to get those of you who are Hoosiers and those of you who are not from our state to discover all the great things that Indiana has to offer. And I would put Eagle Marsh up on that list of a great place to spend some time hiking around and reconnecting with nature. You will not, I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Just thinking today of all of the animals I saw, all of the great pictures I got, and I'm very happy that I decided to come out here today with all of you and help you to see this. So until next time, I'll be back with you with more of Amazing Indiana.